How about that? The Dodgers get a W in Game 7 in Milwaukee, and they're headed to another World Series. They're playing against the Boston Red Sox in this year's World Series, and I'm just stoked. That is one I can totally get behind. The Dodgers and the Red Sox. It's just outstanding. We will get to that, but let's see how this game played out. Game 7 in Milwaukee. That place was electric as hell. It was loud. You had the towels going. They're trying to get behind their starter, Chassin, and he didn't go too deep today as they pull him after 2 and let Josh Hader do some work for a couple innings. But you have the Brewers actually taking the lead early in this as Christian Yelich, yeah, that's right, the guy, the MVP for that squad, Christian Yelich, hits a solo shot dinger to get them on the board. That place was so loud, and they take a 1-0 lead. But the Dodgers do respond. After a bunt by Manny Machado, how about Cody Bellinger a going yard for them to take a 2-1 lead in the second inning. So just like that, though, the Dodgers respond. And then in the 6th inning is when you have Jefferson there. He lets up a couple runs, and a couple runs means a 3-run shot by Puig to blow it open to a 5-1 lead, and they were definitely animated on the bases there as Manny Machado and Puig are doing some gestures to get themselves fired up, and that pretty much solidified the W. Puig with a big day at the office as he gets 3 hits. Manny Machado doing his thing today. I mean, the Dodgers showed up. There was a lot of pressure on them. They're a team that have a lot more pressure than the Brewers. The Brewers was kind of playing with house money, but they're a good enough team to get there without a doubt. And the Dodgers have all this experience, and on top of that, they have a lot of pressure to get back to the World Series after they lost last year in the heartbreaker in 7. So they handled their emotions pretty well. They responded, especially after getting down early in this ballgame by allowing a solo shot. That's not an easy thing to do, and they handled the moment pretty well to solidify this W. Clayton Kershaw on the mound in the 9th, not used to that type of pitching moment, but he shuts the door down in Milwaukee, and it's a special win. It's a special win, and I'm stoked for Red Sox and Dodgers World Series. I mean, it's 2 prestigious teams and organizations, and it's going to be fun as hell. It really is, and I'll get to that in later time, but this game was fun. I mean, don't get me wrong. The Brewers are a good baseball team. They have an excellent bullpen. They did everything they could. They fought so hard. They had an excellent season, especially after last year. And what happened with their downfall, they responded big this year. They went out. They did what they needed to do at the trade deadline. They made some noise. They battled insanely hard. You got to keep your head up if you're a Brewers fan and on the Brewers roster, because losing to Dodgers in 7 in the NLCS, I know it stings. I know it's brutal. But at the end of the day, they battled. They put their heart out there. They gave that city everything that they possibly could. And they just ran into a good team on a good night. Do I think they could have won this series? Yeah, I actually thought, with the whole series and how it played out, I actually did think the Brewers outplayed the Dodgers. But guess what? At the end of the day, the Dodgers won 4 games and they're moving on to the World Series. They're a better team on paper. I just don't think they were playing that way throughout the series. But when push comes to shove and it's Game 7 and you got to get what you got to get done, they did it. Buehler actually on the mound for the Dodgers. He got his start. He had 7 strikeouts. He did a successful job. Then they hit their bullpen. Madsen got in there at one point, and who else did they throw in there? Jansen, and then Kershaw late. I'm thrilled for a very solid World Series. And the Dodgers responded big time and handled the pressure of a Game 7 once again on the road and did what they needed to. This is going to be one for the ages. It really is. This is awesome. The matchup we have for the World Series is awesome. But you know why we have it? Because of a 5-1 victory in Milwaukee from this Dodgers team. Puig coming up clutch with that 3-run shot. Manny Machado picked up at the trade deadline. Yeah, he made some noise tonight, that's for sure. The big bunt down the third base side. Who would have ever thought that would be such a special moment? Well, it is. when Cody Bellinger comes up next to hit the 2-run shot. Just outstanding. Let me know what you think down below. Game 7 goes to the Dodgers. Congratulations to them. Congratulations to the Milwaukee Brewers. At the end of the day, it was a successful ride for them. Let me know what you think down below. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.